So, with Ice Bears winning the OCG structure deck voting poll, and Ice Bears will getting their own structure deck and the new support coming out later this year in November of 2020 in the next couple of months, I have decided that I wanted to do a Yu-Gi-Oh deck combo. I have done some Yu-Gi-Oh deck profiles, but I have never done a Yu-Gi-Oh deck combo before. So, and I'm going to do one right here and right now. So in today's video, I'm going to do a Yu-Gi-Oh Ice Barrier deck combo. And of course, not only that I'm going to show you a couple of combos that you can do in Ice Barriers, but also I'm going to show you guys how good is Strategist of the Ice Bears. Now I know that Ice Bears is a slow deck and is not that great, but if there comes a times that you can actually get a chance to do a couple combos that you could do in Ice Barrier despite the fact the deck is too slow. So I'm going to show you a couple combos and of course involving this card, Strategist of the Ice Barrier. So let's not waste any time. So without further ado, let's get this started. So here we go.
It's time to
What's up, everybody? This is Domingo Hero Network, and today's Yu-Gi-Oh video I'm going to be doing a Yu-Gi-Oh deck combo. So a Yu-Gi-Oh deck combo is basically like a Yu-Gi-Oh deck combo tutorial when I take one deck and I'm going to show you guys a couple of combos that you could do with the deck. So in today's deck combo I'm going to be doing is Ice Barriers. So and of course I want to let you guys know that there's a couple combos that you can do in Ice Barriers. But another thing I want to say is, Ice Barriers is not that great. It is slow. I love Ice Barriers though, and Ice Barriers is one of my favorite decks. But the problem is, it's just that the deck is very too slow, and sometimes it could be a little bit tough to do the stuff that the combos you can do, because it's gonna take a while to get your decks and combos and stuff, and but sometimes when you get a chance to do your combos, you can actually pull up really good. But I am so excited, with the OCG structure deck of Ice Bears coming out in November, later this year in November 2020. I just hope the new support can able to help out Ice Bears, which I'm very confident that the new support for Ice Bears is definitely going to help out this deck a lot. So I decided that I wanted to do the deck combo for Ice Bears, and of course these deck combos I'm going to show you guys is involving this card right here, Strategist of the Ice Barrier. Now the reason why I said how good is Strategist of the Ice Barrier when in terms of this the deck combos and Ice Barriers is because I have seen a couple Yu-Gi-Oh players on YouTube doing some really good Ice Barrier deck profile, and I'm not gonna lie, their deck profiles of Ice Barriers is good, but most of them has not played this card. So, and of course the card, as you see, is Strategist of the Ice Bears. So yeah, I have seen a couple of YouTubers do some Ice Bear deck profile. Most of them does not play this card, which I can understand. And also you could play Ice Bears without this card if you want to, because it's all up to personal preference. But in this Yu-Gi-Oh deck combo, I want to show you. sorry. I want to show you guys not only a couple of combos that is involving this card right here, Strategy Ice Barrier, but also I want to show you guys how good is Strategy Ice Barrier when you do your combos involving this card. So let's take a look at Strategy Ice Barrier. Strategy of the Ice Barrier, a level 4 water attribute, spellcaster effect monster, 1600 attack and defense. Its effect says once per turn, you can send one Ice Barrier monster from your hand to the graveyard to draw one card. Pretty good card. It's good for for the draw power, and not to mention if you have your boss monsters like the General Reinhold or General Katana stuff, and then you can send it from your hand to graveyard, and then you can do a lot of stuff you can do. So I'm going to show you guys a couple of combos that I know in this deck involving this card Strategist. So without further ado, let's get the combo started. So here we go. Alright guys, so combo number 1, I'm going to show you how to summon a level 7 Synchro monster. There's two ways that you can actually summon a level 7 Synchro monster, so I'm going to show you one of the two. So the first thing is involving these three cards. You got to get Strategist, and then Defender, and then Surface. Or if you don't have these two, you can have the medallion of the Ice Bear, so that way you can activate and search for the defender. Or if you don't have Surface, you can go Surface or Monster Reborn, either. So either way, you know. But you wanted to make sure you have either Surface or Monster Reborn, and you get Defender. Or if you don't have Defender, you could go with Medallion of the Ice Bear, and also Unique Strategy Ice Bear. So here we go. Let's start off with the first combo. So if you want to summon your level 7 Gumnir or any other level 7 Synchro Monster, you could. So you're going to normal summon the Strategist. Activate Strategist effect. You're going to send Defender from the end of the graveyard, and then you just draw one card. You know, it could be any random card. Then you're going to activate Surface, and then Surface or Monster Reborn, whichever one. But in this case, I'm going to use Surface. Special summon Defender, since, you know, Defender is an Aqua. And then you're going to synchro summon Defender and Strategist with these two. So that way you can go for Gumnir, Dragon Ice Barrel. Or it could be any other level 7 Synchro Monster. It could be the Glacial Beast Icebird. Or it can be the Deep Sea Primal, or the Deep Sea Synchro Monster, or any other level 7 monster. So there you go. There's one combo that you can do to summon out either the Gumnir or any other level 7 Synchro Monster. It could be any level 7 Synchro Monster. So there's a way that you could summon out the Gumnir or any other level 7 Synchro Monster, whichever you prefer. Alright, so now we're going to move on to the next combo. Alright guys, so combo number 2, I'm going to show you another way to summon a level 7 Synchro Monster. It could be Gumnir or it could be any other level Synchro Monster. Doesn't matter. So the first combo that I did, I show you how to summon a level Synchro. Now I'm going to show you another way to summon a level 7 Synchro Monster. And you need these 4 cards right here. This could be just need Strategist, either Surface or Monster Reborn, whichever. Foolish Burial, and also Defender. Or if you don't have Defender, you can go or the Medallion, whichever. So yeah. So the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna go normal summon the Strategist, activate Strategist Defend. You're gonna send Defender from the hand of Barrier, draw a card. It could be random. Next, I'm gonna go Foolish Burial. So you're gonna send one monster from your deck to the graveyard, and the monster you're gonna send is your Prior. You're gonna send Prior to the graveyard. Then you're gonna activate the Surface. You're going to special summon the Prior. Now, the reason why I did that is because you do not want to activate Prior's first effect when you have him in your hand. Because remember Prior's effect, if you control a face-up Ice Bear monster, you special summon Prior from your hand. But if you do that, you cannot special summon level 5 or higher monster turn you activate that effect. So that's so if you don't want to use Prior's effect special summon hand, there's another way that you can use Prior in order to get Prior's second effect. So you're going to Foolish Bury your Prior, then Surface and bring back Prior. Then you're going to activate Prior's second effect to Tribute and special summon your Defender. Then you're going to go Synchro for level 7. Then you can go for your level 7 Synchro Monster. In this case, I can go Gumnir or any other level 7 Synchro Monster. So that's another way that's another way to summon a level 7 Synchro Monster. It could be any Synchro Monster you want, so it's pretty cool. So there's another way to summon out your level 7 Synchro Monster. It could be Gumnir or it could be any other level 7 Synchro Monster. So now I'm going to move on to the next combo. So here we go. Alright guys, so combo number 3. I'm going to show you this next combo that you can actually summon your rank 4 XC monster. So, and the cards you're going to need is of course Strategist of the Ice Barrier, a level 4 Ice Bear monster. It could be Dance Princess or it could be another Strategist or any other level 4 Ice Bear monster. And this could be either a Prior of the Ice Bear or Monster Reborn. It could be either or. So, and also, if you don't got any of these cards in your hand, if you don't got at least one of these cards in your hand, right, you can have Medallion. If you have Medallion, you can activate Medallion and search for one of these and add it to your hand and stuff. So, right, so let me show you this combo right here. So, you're going to normal summon Strategist, activate Strategist effect. You're going to send Dance Princess from your hand to the graveyard. You draw a card. There you go. Special summon the Prior. And then activate Prior's effect or Monster Reborn, either or. So, but in this case, I'm going to use Prior. We're going to Tribute Prior, special summon the Dance Princess from the graveyard. Next, you're going to overlay. You're going to go for your rank 4 XCs. And the rank 4 XCs I'm going to summon is Bahamas Shark. There you go. So there's Bahamas Shark. Then you activate Bahamas Shark's effect. You're going to detach one. It could be either or, don't matter. And you're going to summon. You're Totally Awesome. So there you go, guys. So there you go. Now I summon Bahamas Shark and a Totally Awesome. So, and the good thing about this, if you go first, right, and if you get at least these cards in your hand, right? You could actually go for your first turn Bahamas Shark, and then Totally Awesome. So that's really good as well. So you could do that as well. Or if, and here's another thing. I'm gonna do this again, but let me rewind for a second, and in my opinion, this is when you go second, right? Let's say if you want to go for something else, right? Let's rewind the tape. So, and let's say your opponent has a spell and trap card in their control, right? This is when you go second. So you do the same thing. You're gonna activate Bahamas detach one, and you're gonna summon out your rank 3 water attribute monster. It could be anyone, but in this case I'm using number 47 Nightmare Shark. And then you're gonna Chaos Xyz for full armor Black Ray Lancer. So in my opinion, if you go second, if your opponent has a spell and trap, you can actually go Bahamas Shark and then summon out a rank 3 water attribute, but you gotta make sure it has no XC materials. And then you can Chaos Xyz for full armor Black Ray Lancer, and also full Black Ray Lancer has an effect if it destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can destroy one spell track on your opponent control. So that's actually pretty good as well. So you can do that as well. I feel like this you can go second if you get a chance to do it. So, and like I said, if you go first, right, you can actually go Bahamas Shark, and then you can go with Totally Awesome. Or if you go second, and if your opponent has a monster and at least a spell and track card, you can summon out a rank 3 water XC monster, Nightmare Shark, and then you can Chaos Xyz for Black Ray Lancer, because one of Black Ray Lancer could be Chaos Xyz summon if you have a rank 3 water attribute XC monster with no XC material. So that way you can summon out full armor Black Ray Lancer. So that's another way you can do it. So either or you can do this combo by using 3 cards. So it could be, you know, gotta be Strategist, a level 4 Ice Bear monster. It could be Dance Prisoner, or it could be another Strategist, whatever, and either Prior or Monster Reborn. So that's pretty good. So there you go. So now I'm gonna move on to the next combo. Alright guys, so combo number 4, I want to show you guys this next combo. Of course, this is a combo that you want to summon out your Link monsters. You can actually summon 2 Link monsters, and I'm going to show you how you can do that by using Strategist, Defender, Prior, or if you don't have any one of these, or let's say if you have Medallion, then you can activate Medallion and search for, you know, for one of these cards. And then also Surface or Monster Reborn, whichever, but in this case I'm going to use Surface. So here we go. We're going to normal summon your Strategist, activate Strategist. So you're going to send Defender from your hand to the graveyard, draw 1 card, then you're going to special summon the Prior. So like I said before, even though if you use Prior's first effect, you cannot special summon a level 5 or higher monster, that's okay, because we can actually go for Link summoning, since Link monsters have no stars at all. So we're going to activate Prior's second effect, Tribute, special summon the Defender. Then you're going to Link for these 2. You're going to Link, and you're going to go for your, where is oh, here we go, Crystron Hack of Fibrass. There you go. Then you're going to activate Hack of Fibrass effect, because remember, Crystron Hack of Fibrass effect says if he's Link summoned, you can special summon a level 3 or level 2 monster from your hand or deck. So I'm going to special summon the Tuna monster from my deck, and the Tuna monster I'm going to summon is another Defender. So there you go. Next, we can activate Surface to special summon either the Defender or the Prior, whichever. So it could be either or, it doesn't matter. Next, we're going to link these 2 to go for your Miss Starboy. So there you go. There's a combo, so you can summon out your Crystron Hack of Fibrax and your Miss Starboy. And the good thing about it, and another thing is, if during your opponent's turn, you can activate Hack of Fibrax effect, you know, to, like, you know, banish the Hack of Fibrax, and then you can special summon your single Tuna monster. It could be any single Tuna monster during your opponent's turn, like either the Core Dragon or any other single Tuna monster, so it doesn't matter at this point. So there you go. There's a combo that you can actually summon out the Hack of Fibrax and the Miss Starboy. And also, Miss Starboy says all water monsters gets 500 attack and defense, so that's pretty cool as well. So alright guys, so I'm going to show you guys the next combo I'm going to show you. So here we go. Alright guys, so combo number 5, I'm going to show you this combo to summon out your single monster. Now, I know there's only 5 cards in your hand in order to do this combo. Now here's the thing. Yes, there's 5 cards in my hand in order to do this one combo. Yes, most of the times you may not ever get a chance to do this combo. So yeah, and even though it's only 5 cards in order to do this combo, I still want to show you this combo to summon out your synchro monster. And even though there's only 5 cards, and yeah, that might be too much, and most of the times you may not get a chance to get these cards in your hand in order to do this one combo, but I want to show you this combo anyway. So in order to do this combo, 2 things. Number 1, you need to get these 5 cards in your hand: Strategist, Prior, Defender, Magic Triangle, Expert, and Surface. Most of the time, like I said, most of the times you may not get these 5 cards in your hand in order to do this combo, but just in case if you ever get a chance to get these 5 cards, you can actually do this combo to summon out your synchro monster. And number 2, you must make sure your opponent has at least 1 card on their side of the field in order to activate Magic Triangle Ice Barrier. So here we go. So we're gonna activate Magic Triangle the Ice Barrier. You're gonna reveal 3 Ice Barrier monsters with different names in your hand. So you got Strategist, the Prior, and Defender. So there's 3 Ice Barrier now with different names. You're gonna pop 1 card your opponent control and destroy it. So there goes that opponent's card, destroy, and special summon 1 Ice Barrier monster from your hand. And the Ice Barrier monster you want to special summon first is your Prior, because you don't. So that way you don't have to worry about special summon Prior in your hand and about his first effect and all that stuff. So that's a special summon. Now you're gonna normal summon your Strategist, get Strategist effect, send Defender from your hand to graveyard, draw 1 to draw 1 card. So this is 1 card in the hand, and next you're gonna activate the Surface to special summon your Defender. So there you go. So now we can go for your synchro summoning of a level 9 monster. So level 3 Defender, and it's also a tuner. Level 2 Prior and level 4 Strategist. Synchro summon for your Trishula, Dragon of the Ice Barrier, and then you get Trishula's effect to banish, 3 cards from your opponent control, 1 from their hand, 1 on the field, and 1 in the graveyard. So there you go. So that's another way to summon out your level 9 Trishula. Yes, it's 5 cards, and yeah, most of the times you may not ever get a chance to get those 5 cards. But just in case, if there's a chance you can actually able to get the 5 cards, you can actually do that combo, and you can summon out Trishula. And so that way you can banish 3 cards your opponent. 3 cards on your opponent's side of the field. 1 card in their hand, 1 card in the field, 1 card in the graveyard. So that's pretty cool as well. So that's another way to summon out your Trish. So there you go. Alright guys, so that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed that Yu-Gi-Oh deck combo I was doing with Ice Barriers. And of course, all the combos I just showed you is involving this card, A Strategy Ice Barrier. Now, like I said before earlier, I know there's some Ice Barrier players that play Ice Barriers had never played this card, Strategy the Ice Barrier, which is fine, because I'm not gonna lie, there are some good Ice Barrier decks without this card that is actually pretty good, especially those Ice Barrier Frogs. I remember when the Ice Barrier Frogs, that's pretty cool as well. But guys, it's all up to you. Whatever cards you want to play in your Ice Barrier deck, you don't have to play this card if you don't want to. But I decided to show you guys a couple combos involving Strategy, because I want to show you guys how good is Strategist of the Ice Barrier when you do the combos. But here's the thing, and now I know that the Ice Barrier deck is not that great and it's very slow, but there comes a time sometimes that you can actually do some combos if you get a chance to do it. That way you can do your combos and stuff, and that involving strategies and stuff like that. So that way you can actually get a chance. So and I'm looking forward to the structure deck for Ice Barriers in the OCG coming out later this year in 2020 in November, because I gotta see. I hope the new support is gonna be good, but I'm very confident that the new support for Ice Barrier is gonna be off the hook, and not to mention it's gonna help out Ice Barrier deck a lot. So I'm looking forward to that. And I will definitely get that Ice Barrier structure there, definitely. And the new support for Ice Barriers, oh man, it's going to be awesome, man. So I'm looking forward to that. So those are the deck combos, the couple combos I show you with involving strategies. Like I said before, you don't have to play this card if you don't want to in Ice Barriers. But I want to show you guys. But the reason why I want to do this combo is because I want to show you guys, how good Strategist is, and pretty much because I do love playing Strategist, and Strategist actually helped me out a couple times in Ice Barriers, But like I said, whenever there comes a times that when you play Ice Barriers, sometimes there is some combos that you can do and actually get a chance to help you out. So there you go. And also showing you guys how good Strategist of the Ice Barrier is with the combos and stuff, if you get a chance to do these combos. So that's it for this video, guys. So don't forget to like this video, share, subscribe, and post your comments in the comment section below. Tell me what you think about my Yu-Gi-Oh! Ice Berry deck combo. And that's it for this video, guys. So this is Domingo Hero Network. All I can say is take care. Have a good day. Goodbye, everyone. Domingo Hero Network is signing out. Peace.